My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're here to play the Necrobinder in Ascension 1. This will be my second time ever getting to play this character. Maybe I don't go with the Osty squeeze build this time. And maybe I do. He still breathes. Lost Coffer. Gain a card reward and procure a random potion. Alright, it's a little bit of a tiny house. Precise Scissors, remove one card from your deck. Scroll boxes, lose all gold. Choose one of two packs of cards to add to your deck. Packs? Whoa. Okay, so I can either have... Wait, can I look at all three of the cards, please? No? Do I just have to remember what these cards are? I don't know that yet. Pull from below. Deal 5 damage for each ethereal card played this combat as an attack. And then Defy and Flatten, which are... Where are we? Oh, Drain Power is on the other one. Deal 10 damage, upgrade 2 random cards to your discard pile. Okay, Flatten is if Osty has attacked this turn, this costs 0 to deal damage. And then there's Defy. This one's ethereal. Right, so you do get an ethereal card on the other side as well. Got it. So then Scourge. What is Scourge? There's also Debilitate here. Deal 7 damage. Weak and vulnerable are twice as effective against the target enemy for the next 3 turns. And Drain Power was the 10 damage. Upgrade 2 in the discard pile. What is Scourge? Scourge. Apply 13 Doom. Draw 1 card. I like the idea of getting into the ethereal sub-theme, because that seems like probably the furthest I can get from Osty. But Flatten's just an unfortunate card. Like, it's only really playable alongside Unleash in our deck at the moment. Whereas Drain Power at least will upgrade cards consistently for us, because the fight's going to go long enough. Oh, okay, it does bring up all 3 of the cards. I was just worried as soon as I clicked the pack, I was just going to be selecting it. Right. Okay. This just seems more impactful. Give me Debilitate. The Underdogs. Let's have a look at our pathings here. There is a 3 elite path, but it only has 1 midline, 2 midline rests. 3 elites, 2 midlines, that's not that bad. 3 early question marks if I want them. Alternates are 3 midline rests and a shop between 2 elites. Could even take an early... probably don't want to take an early shop, actually. Given that I just gave up all of my money. Okay, I think I'm going to take the right-hand side here. We'll be looking for a source of weak and vulnerable as quickly as we can so that we get to actually double the impact of them on enemies consistently with the Debilitate. Gonna lose Osty this turn, sadly. Dang. This one's one of those turns where I'm gonna get hit. 2 damage for me. And Scourge for thee. Oh no. Just a little more damage. We could have had him die at the end of that turn. Strike, Drain Power, Debilitate. I'll take him though. No need to even worry about the Doom. Rattle. Osty deals 7 damage, hits an additional time for each other time he's attacked this turn. I mean, if I did have Flat in the deck, then I'd probably go in that direction. Negative Pulse, gain 5 block, applies 7 Doom to all enemies, and so retain, deal 8 damage to all. It's an AoE card. The Doors of Dark and Light. A doorway existed where none existed moments before. You enter to find 2 shimmering doorways and a well-dressed doorman. Finally, a visitor. Please, please, come, choose a door. Any door. Are we still in the Spire? How is this place so clean? Take the light door, upgrade 2 random cards, or a dark door, remove a card from the deck. Upgrade 2 for me, please. Summon Strike. Into the light. It's blinding. But the light strengthens you. You're back in the Underdogs. How did you... Huh? Proceed. This or that. Gold or clumsy and a random relic. I'm going to take gold because there is the risk that one of the question marks that we happen upon here or here maybe is a shop, and I need a little bit of gold to do something there. Like this. Danse macabre. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 3 block. I like that, I just have no way to activate that. Negative pulse. Pull aggro, summon 4, gain 7 block. Not against it. Great Blast, deal 4 damage, put a card from your discard pile into your hand, also pretty good. I'm gonna just straight remove a strike here, because I've added almost no defense to the deck. But I have upgraded a couple of our offensive cards, so pitching is a little more defensive by cutting a strike is good. I'm curious about this fight and how this will go for us, because I don't feel, Yeah. Oh dear. I'm a little terrified of this. 2 and drain power. Gotta make sure I play drain power as consistently as I can. Very slowly apotheosis my entire deck. Buddy, you're doing a lot of damage. I have a lot of not that much health. So, could you just be cool? Good lord. So you're just planning to attack every turn then? Alright. I'd have to deal 23 damage this turn to put you on the ground. That's not gonna happen. I can deal 21. I can get close. Ouch. Defend, Scourge. I'm gonna summon. Because, like, being able to stun you when you're doing your big attack is definitely gonna be more impactful for us. Yeah. Debilitate, Unleash, and so. Unfortunately, I couldn't also get you below your Doom limit on that turn. Oh, perfect, though. We get it on this turn, and there goes the Terror Eel. Unfortunately, I did have to give up about half of my HP to get it. Can I have Vulnerable and Weak, please? At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. Big fan. Severance. Good show. 2 energy, deal 13 damage. Add a soul to your draw pile, discard pile, and hand. Pretty happy about that. Deathbringer. Apply 21 Doom and 1 weak to all enemies. Upgrades should be 26 Doom, and then finally no escape. Apply 10 Doom, plus an additional 5 Doom for every 10 Doom already on the enemy. I'll take Deathbringer for the AoE weaken. Look, I would love to smith here. I will be resting. I'm gonna be doing it sadly. I'm gonna give up value, but I'll survive the next delete. Also, I really need to add a card to this deck that, just 1 or 2 that defends my character rather than dealing damage. I just think it could be an interesting way to vary my playstyle at this point. Claim them, Earth. Doom them. Death's Door. Gain 6 block. Oh, like that already. If you've applied Doom this turn, gain block 2 additional times. I like it even more. Lethality, we've seen before, and so Reap as well. 3 energy retained, deal 27 damage. I'll take that Death's Door quite happily. Give me another Death's Door. Death's Door, defend, and... The front line is going to be gaining Thorns this upcoming turn. I'll keep So in hands. Defend, Bodyguard, Deathbringer, and now everyone just dies at the end of the turn. Get him. End of days. Okay. Okay, we've got a Doom build going on. End of days, 3 energy, deal 29 damage to all, sorry, apply 29 Doom to all enemies, and then kill enemies with at least as much HP as their Doom. So trigger Doom instantly if it is above their HP, rather than after their turn. Meal ticket, whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP, hopefully this is a shop. Oh, no, it's a relic! Permafrost. First time you play power card, each combat. Gain 6 block. I don't have one yet, but I'm certain there's power cards I'd take. Skulking Colonial. Ooh. Deathbringer, then Death's Door. So much block. Defend. Debilitate, unleash drain power. Yeah, still gonna take 4 damage across the chin this turn, but that's okay. End of days. Still no damage on me. And perfect. We'll doom him at the end of the turn. That was an elite, right? And every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Shroud. Whenever you apply Doom, also gain 2 block, and it's a power. It's exactly what I need. There's also Putrefy here, though. A skill that applies 2 weak and 2 vulnerable, and it exhausts. Upgrades to be 3 and 3. I like that as well, but Shroud is a great defensive tool for exactly this build. I'll also immediately upgrade it. Fossil Stalker. Whenever Fossil Stalker deals unblocked attack damage, it also gains 3 strength. Yikes. Oh boy, I can't actually prevent any of your incoming damage this turn, buddy? Good thing I had a lot of block cards in that hand and the Candelabra to help me play him. End of days! Woo! Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Ooh, Danse Macabre triggers more commonly now with Deathbringer and End of Days in the draw. I still don't like it that much, to be honest. Pull aggro, summon 4, gain 7 block. It seems so low. Negative pulse, gain 5 block, apply 7 doom to all enemies. I'll take that. I don't think it's great, but I do think, like, it applies 1 stack of doom per enemy hit, which is good. Oh, this is great. Okay. End of days. Immediately it kills 2 of you. I'll just take 4 damage, because I'll seal Protectors. Weaken them all, double defend, and then I just watch them get doomed. Shovel! You can now dig at rest sites to obtain a random relic. Big fan. Severance is back again. There's also another Death's Door. I did say earlier that I'd play that if I got it. Transfigure. Add replay to a card in your hand. It also costs an additional energy. Exhaust upgrades to remove exhaust. So replay causes a card to play itself again once. The cards that get more expensive with that, like End of Days becoming more expensive, becomes pretty much unplayable for us. Deathbringer, similarly, because I've also got to play another card on the same turn. Although on the second turn, it's not that bad. I like Death's Door because it can be 16 block currently, all the way up to 21. And assuming I get Dex, it benefits 3 times from Dex, like, yeah. Yeah. I want to smith and I want to dig. So I'm not going to just, like, smith every card in this deck. There's a lot of these that don't matter, but End of Days really does. 8 more Doom is the difference between the enemy dies at the end of this turn, or the enemy dies now, or the enemy dies next turn. Lagavulin and Matriarch. You've got 12 plating, and you're sleeping for 3 turns, so we've got 3 turns to set up. Shroud and Bodyguard. Yeah. End of Days, Negative Pulse, and then Drain Power to upgrade 2 cards in the discard pile, as well as increment the Pen Nib. Scourge and Deathbringer. There you are. Welcome to the battlefield, friend. Good of you to join us. Do have to say, I'm not a particularly large fan of my hand. I'm actually going to use the Distilled Chaos. Strike, Unleash. That's... I'm not going to say that's what I wanted to say. I was hoping for something more along the lines of might save Osti some HP. That's not in the cards. Deathbringer plus a single Death's Door, though. Scourge. Negative Pulse and a Defend. I don't intend to hit you. I'm just gonna doom you. Slowly but surely. So I've got double damage on my next attack, but if I can, I'd like to avoid actually using another attack in this fight. Because what, you're 35 away? So like if I play End of Days, you die. So I can just wait until End of Days on my cycle. Which would also give me the ability to play Pen Nib at the start of whatever next fight I have. End of Days. Clarity Extract. Draw a card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw a card. I like how many potions now have a persistent effect turn over turn. Reanimate. 3 energy to summon 20. Upgrades to 25. If you think of that not as make Osti bigger and more as gain this much temporary HP that lasts between turns, it's significantly better. Seance, transform a card in your draw pile into soul. I mean, yeah, I would play that every time I draw it. I would just choose the worst card in my draw pile every single time. And Call of the Void at the start of your turn, add 1 random card into your hand and it gains Ethereal. That is some nice additional card draw. I do feel like I probably have enough card cost. Give me Seance. I'm gonna have to deal with the Hive. Ooh, but I've got Tezcatara to help us. Come in, come in! Let's make your flames burn brighter! Very hot cocoa. Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Do I need 4 energy on turn 1? I mean, like... I have no card draw in this deck that doesn't take a turn to set up, of course, Seance. I got 1 Scourge. Ooh, Storybook, add a Brightest Flame to the deck. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, lose 1 max HP. It's also a Toy Box, obtain 4 wax relics every 3 combats. Your leftmost wax relic will melt away. Well, let's have a look at our path first, because if we're going really aggressive, maybe we go wax relics. There's a 3 elite, 1 midline on the left-hand side. Not a particularly large fan of that one if I can avoid it. There's early shop rest elite rest here. And then elite rest to get out of there. It's not great. Elite rest. We're basically looking at 3 midline rests and 2 elites, or 3 elites and 1 midline rest. I think the rests matter more because of the shovel. Because basically a shovel means a rest side is 1 free elite for me. Sure, I don't get the card selection, but I do get the relic for free. Okay, if I'm taking a safer path, I don't think I want the wax relics, because wax relics make me strong now and weaker later when they disappear. And I don't think very hot cocoa is significantly better than the brightest flame. I'll take the question mark right before the shop, just in case it gives me like a normality that I immediately want to purge. Deathbringer. Hell yeah. So Deathbringer will almost prevent all incoming damage here. I say almost, it was about half. Took 5 less damage. Again, I'll be taking a little bit of damage here, unfortunately, but them's the breaks. Upgraded fetch. Osti deals 6 damage. If this is the first time this card has been played this turn, draw a card. Yep, I'll take that. Surely you just take the first copy of this. Invoke. Next turn, summon 3 and gain 3 energy. Not bad, but the fetch is definitely more impactful for us right now. It increments our pen nib. It's just a little tick of additional damage. It's got a lot of sneaky little benefits there. Rudely. Didn't get good defense that turn either. Maybe I gotta come to terms with the fact that I just don't have good defense in this deck at all. Deathbringer, Death's Door. Now I take no damage and you're doomed at the end of the turn, so I don't even need to lose 1 max HP for that. We get an energy pot. Dredge. Retain as a skill, 1 energy. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand and exhaust. Delay. Gain 11 to block next turn, gain an energy. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Colossal Flower. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of its golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is tempting. Reach deeper. You push past the layer of razor-sharp petals, and they're coated in a substance that makes your skin tingle. This seems to numb the pain? Maybe that's why there's a pile of bones here. Reach even deeper. The tingling turns to a throbbing weakness as you push onwards. This flower wants to eat me. Why did I go into it? Enter the center. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Thank you. Give me that pollinus core. With final lunge, you grab hold of the pollinus core. The plant shudders violently. Its petals go dull and the tingling stops. The gold nectar becomes worthless muck. Oh, you killed it. Thankfully, I heal 15 coming in here. Upon pickup, enchant up to 3 cards with Adroit. Adroit, gain 3 block when you play this card. Hell yeah. Ooh, at the start of your turn, deal 6 doom to a random enemy. Countdown. I like that. That's just block at the start of our turn as well. And also, it means that after I played it every single time, the Death's Door will be triggered. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Give me Kafuda. I'm going to gain block 3 additional times. I don't think Death's Door will work with this. Like, if I give Adroit to Death's Door, I'm pretty sure I'll only gain 3 block when I play it once, rather than gain it the 3 times when it's... Yeah, it's gain block 2 additional times, not replay this card 2 additional times. Which means maybe I want to put a droid on some other cards, like, you know, fetch. Just give it some free defense that it gives us. I don't want to give it to Brightest Flame because I feel like I could probably modify that card with something else later that's more impactful. Yeah, I'll do fetch, and Death's Door. I'll take Countdown. I'll head out of here. There are certainly cards in this deck we want to upgrade still. Brightest Flame and Seance come to mind. Aha, the flesh-shaped cube. It's Dr. Sweetchat! Hit him with Scourge. Perfect. Death's Door for 21 block. Get rid of the strike in the draw pile. I'll strike you for 12 damage. Do I do that? Yeah, my attacks aren't good. I'll strike you for 12 damage and then defend. I'll use Clarity Extract here. Okay, it did give me a little additional defense, which is nice. The Doom at the very start of the turn immediately activates our Death's Door. Deathbringer. Let's like. Strike, Unleash, and then Negative Pulse? We get out 2 additional card draw this turn? Hell yes. Try to fetch, End of Days, and Scourge. We're getting pretty close. I don't play Brightest Flame unless it's relevant to that exact turn. Or, you know, if I knew the enemy was powering up ridiculously for a big turn this turn. What are the odds of that? Let's Deathbringer, Negative Pulse. There goes Osty, but again, we void damage. Death's Door. Oh, I can't even seance anything. Oh, I could have taken out the enemy that turn with... Oh, okay, I should have taken out the enemy. Give me End of Days. Never mind. Never punished. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills after I take Reanimate? Yes, but it doesn't upgrade Reanimate, sadly. Reanimate's not actually that huge of an upgrade, only getting 5 more health on Osty. Gorgid at the start of combat, gain 4 plating. Hell yes. Oh, we have a lot more survivability. I'm starting to feel comfortable again. Fine, I'll Brightest Flame this turn. Get Countdown and End of Days out there. Then Drain Power to upgrade 2 cards in the draw. Discard, rather. Oh no, End of Days would have been so much better this turn. Shroud. So, and I can... just claim a couple eggs there. I'd say a couple. I meant 1. That helps a lot, though. Let's go to the back. Yes. solve the draw. Unleash is still not enough to take out the enemy backline there. It's okay. Hopefully, end of days, next draw. Oh, come on, we could claim so many lives. The apocalypse is here. Potion of Doom, applied 33 Doom. Right hand. Osty deals 4 damage. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this from your hand to your hand rather from the discard pile. Huh. Not half bad. Do I play enough of those? 1, 2, 3. I have 3, and pretty much every time I draw those ones, I do want to play it. All right. Give me right hand. Let's mix a couple extra attacks into here as well. I mean, maybe not against the Enstomancer, who every time I attack, I also give you a daze to put into my draw pile. If I had any way to add additional defense this turn, you better believe I'd be abusing it. Uh-huh, 18, that's great. Not even gonna debilitate you. Yeah, you are very much an end of days scourge kind of target in my mind, friend. Heck, we've got Death's Door. It's so good. Do I Brightest Flame on what is already a successful turn? No. I really don't want to be hitting the enemy that much. Oh no. I've left myself just short of killing the enemy this turn, so I'll use a pot. If I played the right hand first, before the Deathbringer, I would have been able to do it without even using the pot as well. That's okay, we got another potion to replace it. Potion of Binding, 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Parrying Shield at the end of the turn with, if you end a turn rather with at least 10 block. Deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Bury. 4 energy, deal 52 damage. There's also Flatten. Osty deals 16 damage. This costs 0 if Osty is attacked this turn, and you know, we've got the Osty attacks, and then we draw a card, and whenever we play a card that costs 2 or more, we bring this into hand. I just wonder if maybe we have enough Osty attacks to make Flatten happen. Yeah, Berry doesn't even upgrade to lower its cost. It's basically out of the ability for us to play unless it's the turn after a delay or with Brightest Flame, or we've got like you know, a potion to help, or we have the, where are you? Candelabra active on turn 2. I'll take nothing, I think. Let's hit up a rest. I think I'm probably in the position now where it's time to... Yes. Okay, great. We're finally in the position where it's time to dig for relics. Whenever Osty attacks, gain 2 block. Hell yeah. Now we have a reason for Osty to be attacking all of these times. Oh no. Oh, I drew through Shroud. My power. Yeah, I can remove those from my hand at the end of the turn. I don't need to worry about that. Enemy frontline's doomed. Just one of you to deal with. Yeah, we'll be fine. 11 plus 37 is 48. You are dead. No escape. Apply 15 doom plus an additional 5 doom for every 10 doom already on the enemy. Spur, retain. Summon 3 and Osti heals 5 HP. I haven't seen any way to heal Osti yet. That's cool. And Dirge, we've seen this before. X-Cast, summon 3 X times and apply X souls into your draw pile. I'm going to take No Escape because I want to be able to ramp up against bosses in terms of my application. Hello, Tea Master. You stumble into a dimly lit shack and find yourself immersed in a very peaceful space containing an obsessive variety of tea. The man inside gestures to a selection of teas, each labeled with a premium price. Bone Tea. At the start of the next combat, upgrade your starting hand. Ember Tea. At the start of the next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. Or Tea of Discourtesy. At the start of the next combat, shovel 2 days into your draw pile. I'll try and take a really aggressive path next floor with my extra 2 strength here. Not that strength is really that important to us. Actually, you know what? Because it's not that important to us, give us the Bone Tea. The Tea Master acknowledges your request and begins. 1. Water from a charcoal-filled carafe is ladled into a kettle. 2. The kettle is heated using a gentle violet flame. 3. A scoop of tea goes into the kettle before it boils. 4. Off the heat, and a series of rhythmic claps track the time. 5. The kettle is hoisted high and precisely poured into a tiny cup. Tea is served. Inspiring. Let me dig. Hell yeah. First turn's getting better and better. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll reanimate on turn 1 for 25 Osti health. Yeah, I'll be taking the damage. I can't give you my card draw, friend. Sorry, I do not have any of that spare. Right hand. I'm gonna give you Potion of Doom as well, because I'm gonna... End of Days, No Escape. Applying 50 more Doom onto you. Bodyguard, some more health. Sounds through a strike, my favorite target for it. We did it. We got the Shroud. Now, yeah, I think the rest of my deck on average is better. So I will use Soul to leave all of these cards in my new discard pile. Oh, I didn't want to draw End of Days this turn, though. I wanted it to be in the new draw pile. I didn't want it to be in my hand. Apply 90 Doom with No Escape this turn. I will use Brightest Flame again because the enemy is about to get much more annoying. It's as much damage as I can do this. I'll be taking the additional damage, but we'll be okay. Yes. Oh my god, especially if we draw double Death's Door in the same hand. No one can damage it if we've got double Death's Door in the same hand. There is simply no escape. Heart of Iron from the very first turn, extending our plating from Gorget. That's great. Devour Life. Whenever you play a soul, summon 1, then squeeze. Seen before and eradicate. X cost, retain, deal 11 damage X times. I like the idea of that because I can just wait until Pen Nib's ready and then just use it for Pen Nib.
Your gods are dead. Rumors say you can bestow blessings on those who wish the architect dead.
I appreciate someone capable and shall grant a measure of my power. Next time, don't kill my guards. Looming Fruit. Raise your max HP by 31. Signet Ring. Upon pickup, gain 999 gold. I'm not against that, but I would want to make sure that I have a good path for it. It looks like the most value dense path has 1 guaranteed shop, 3 elites, 2 midlane rests. Delicate Frond. At the start of combat, fill all empty potion slots with random potions, encouraging us to use all of our potions every fight. I'm going to take Delicate Frond. I don't think I really benefit that much from getting Signet Ring. Anyway, I'm going to take the Signet Ring. So I'm going to cut down to this left-hand side. I'm going to go for this shop, and then I'm going to go for my first elite, and then I'm going to dig, 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 dig. I'm going to dig us up a brand new deck. I don't know if these guys are ready for the end of days. You tell me. Yes, it seemed ill-prepared to me. Friendship. Lose 1 strength, gain an energy at the start of the turn. I've got to say, ooh, Grave Warden. Gain 10 block, add a soul plus into your draw pile. Also really good for us right now. Although with the density of Death's Doors in our deck, we're also a little bit better. But this is also card draw. I like Friendship because I really do need additional energy. It's just a thing I don't have access to. Give me Grave Warden. The reliability of that defense appeals to me. Call right back at you, devoted sculptor. Call right back at you. I really wanted to draw Eradicate and just blow up the enemy. Come on, come on. Why'd you have to do this other thing instead? Oh, it would have been so cool. Make vulnerable and weak extra effective against you, so I take, well, actually, I wasn't even going to take damage this fight anyway. I forgot about all of the extra HP I was storing in Osti. Got him. That's getting him. Snap. Osti deals 10 damage. Add retain to a card in your hand. Reap pre-upgraded. No. We're far beyond the concerns of those petty cards. Bowler Hat. Gain 20% additional gold. I can get money. There's also Pendulum. When you shuffle your draw pile, gain a card. Useful. The Gambit. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. Impatience. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2 upgrades to 3 cards. I don't have that many attacks in this deck. Although I do have Eradicate, which retains, so makes Impatience significantly worse there. There's another delay here. Ori, upon pickup, gain 5 card rewards. There's also Neurosurge, which I'll click. Let's remove a strike. See what Ori's got for us. Another right-hand man. No. Light Strike. Deal 10 damage. Apply Doom equal to the damage dealt. No, thank you. Severance. No. I'm only going to take anything that... yeah, Defy. Ethereal. Gain 7 block. Apply 2 weak. Yes, please. I'm only going to take things that do specifically make us, like, more powerful now. I don't think I need Dance Macabre. I don't really do big individual attack lethality kind of situation. I could use it in combo with something else, but no. I bought that knowing I wasn't necessarily going to be using all of that, to be fair. I take another delay. I honestly don't want any of the rest of this. Hopefully this is also a shop. The future of potions? You feel a faint rumbling around as you round the corner to discover a gigantic spinning apparatus. It has several slots which appear to convert liquids into a highly compressed digestive tablet. The idea of turning these health tonics into a tiny morsel is uncomfortable, but perhaps it's good to try new things. Lose Heart of Iron, get a upgraded uncommon power. Explosive Ampule is an upgraded uncommon, upgraded common skill, upgraded common attack. Give me an upgraded uncommon power, please. Oh, you get to choose it as well. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 13 damage. Which is pretty good. It allows a... Ooh. That is nice. We don't... I want artifacts that are like, every time you play a card, doom a random enemy or something like that. Like, tiny little triggers to cause stuff like that. I think instead, just more block from playing Doom is better. The tablet was disgusting. There is no hope for the future. Oh, okay, good. Oh. I mean, I will retain the Eradicate in hand rather than playing it there, but yikes, that first turn. We'll lose Osti. Okay, we're already fully defended now. Bodyguard drain power gives us 2 upgrades on there. 18 incoming. Whenever you apply Doom, gain 3 block. Neurosurge is going to cause me to gain block. Gotta keep him weak as well. 30 Doom from Eradicate there. We're still taking no damage, so I think we're doing okay. I mean, I want to play End of Days. Just a bit expensive and doesn't kill the enemy right now, unfortunately. Thankfully, I think we've got all of our powers out. So yeah. We're because we doom the enemy and ourselves, and we get 6 block every time we doom. We get 12 doom at the start of the 12 block at the start of the turn. Super nifty. Drop a negative pulse and delay. I'm not sure end of days is the end of days here. It's pretty close, though. Oh, right, yes, the parrying shield dealt just a little extra damage at the end there to get us across the line. 2 strength in the bellows. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded. There's another countdown. Also, Sick'em. Deal 6 damage with Osty. Whenever Osty hits an enemy this turn, summon 3. I'm going to skip. I don't think I need to have a harder time setting up in the first cycle. Let's look at smithing any cards in this deck. Noro Surge for gain an additional energy. 1 additional energy once. I'll take it, but I will probably just dig at all the rest of these, please. If only. The Courier merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and his price is decreased by 20%, but unless the question marks at the end are the merchant, not going to see him. Oddly Smooth Stone. Start each combat with 1 dex. Happy to have that, though. I'm going to Explosive Ampule this team. Probably one of the better locations I can still use that. Okay, the Lost in the front line's already dead. And the back line shall follow shortly thereafter. Yeah, there we go. Don't even need to power up and wait. I've also got Pendib set up for the start of the next fight. Ooh, Fire Potion. Oblivion. Whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 Doom to an enemy. Hell yeah. And then dig, dig, dig. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power or random card in hand is free for the rest of the turn. Yes, thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm still going to be playing powers, even if I'm up against the person who's like, hey, don't play powers. I'm going to be like, What if I still play every single power? What are you going to do about it? Oblivion. Skeonce. It's time to Noro Surge. Whenever you apply Doom, game 3, that's great. So every time I play a card this turn, I'm playing Doom as well. Brightest Flame, draw some cards. Drain power. Let's just keep it going. Oh, hell yeah. Again, the parrying shield just got us over the Doom limit. Death's Door. Up against Shroud? I'll take another Death's Door. I've been feeling it. Ranwid the Elder. You're approached by the oldest person you have ever seen. We meet once more. It's me, Ranwid. You do not owe this man. Give Fire Potion for a random relic. Parrying Shield, no. Give 100 gold to obtain a random relic. Given that I know we have no more space to spend anything, there's 100 gold. Magnificent. Ranwid mumbles while chewing the gold. Bronze Scales. You start each combat with 3 thorns. That's just free damage. And Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. It's boss time. First off, let's Strength Pot. That one's just gonna stay with us. I'll fetch. I don't want to End of Days. I do want to cycle. So I'll Scourge as well. Right hand, Defy? Defy and Debilitate. All in service of trying to get 50% less damage out of the Queen. Shroud, absolutely. Hey, and it made Reanimate cost 0, which is great, because it's the one I wanted to play. Eradicate 16x times, I guess. Better than wasting that energy. Gotta be Brightest Flame. See how it's passed. Worst card in the draw. Maybe I'm unfairly ignoring the Torchhead Amalgam at this point. Oh my god, really? You're gonna give me Neurosurge and Shroud as the cards I'm allowed to play for free? That doesn't seem like, doesn't seem fair, but I'll take it. And that's all of our powers set up now, so that means Death's Door every time we draw it is busted as hell. Speaking of, there it is. I really do still want to play End of Days quite badly, though. There we are. Deathbringer. I've got to start throwing out some larger Doom numbers, especially because I've got a card left in the rest of my deck right now that says Doom the target. If they've got more Doom, Doom them more. Okay, it doesn't say those exact words, but it says basically those words, right? There it is. No escape. Then I will Soul, developing a new draw pile that perfect no escape is still part of, dealing another 105 Doom to the Queen. And that'll be the last Doom they're ever dealt. I've got one Necrotic hand, and I've got one Mummified hand, one Skeletal hand, one Mummified hand, and that's all it takes to conquer the Spire.
Architect, you killed my parents. You killed my friend. You killed my...
You cannot change the past with anger. Epoch discovered. And probably another one from the Levlin here. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, but maybe we don't get another one from just simple points after the next fight. So that's 2 epochs for us to unlock. Traitors, the Magnum Opus, Chapter 6. One of the many ancients, Neow, grew jealous of the awe-inspiring will of the architects. She confided with a like-minded sibling, and together, they created a most potent concoction, the Blights. That being the blight that was put in the heart in order to take them out? I think so. Rend, a 2-cost colorless attack, deals 15 damage and deals 5 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. Cool. Prowess, a generalized power for strength and dex. 1 energy to give you 1 strength and 1 dex. And beat down 3 energy. Play 3 random attacks from your discard. From your discard pile? Ooh. Got a bit more control over that than draw pile consistently. And then to kill, beat Ascension 1 with Necrobinder. The Necrobinder faced off against the Architect and demands the restoration of the giant. Her parents, her humanity. She's blazing with vengeance, but is annihilated again and again. On one of her ascents, she discovers the massive dragon Pale, giving off the same gentle presence as the giant he speaks.
This will help you get his attention.
Banshees. Let's start left to right. Sculpting Strike. 1 energy attack deals 8 damage. Add Ethereal to a card in your hand. There's also Veil Piercer. 1 energy, deal 10 damage. The next Ethereal card you play costs 0. Right, the Ethereal sub-theme is unlocked now. And Banshee's Cry. 6 Ember, 6 energy. Attack. Deal 33 damage to all enemies. Costs 2 less for each Ethereal card played this combat. So you only need to play 3? Deeply appealing. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top Lads is a series playlist for all of my content to the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. I will also note, this is the second episode that's come out today. If you haven't watched the first episode, it is a co-op. It is a co-op run between me and multiple members of the Wholesomeverse. You'll find that on the channel. Hopefully see you there.